We can make amends, these stubborn stains will come out in the end. Oh, better angels, unite us all again.
I want to talk a little more about the album and the group name in a minute, a little more history maybe, but I thought let's go to another song.
Yeah, we're gonna play another song. So disc 2 of this album, Beacons, is again it's the bluegrass record. It features our heroes, Sam Bush and longtime friends, Sam Bush, Jerry Douglas, Stuart Duncan. So check out the record, and this is the second track on disc 2, and it's called Better Angels. And we released it as a single. We got it out. We snuck it out right before the election, hoping it would help. And I say that to say, because we are not in any way making any political statements as a band, but we are people that see how much we're divided. So that we've realized along the way that our purpose was to try to unite folks and try to just find our common ground rather than our differences. So we've always stayed out of the hot button stuff and tried to write songs that would really just bring us together. And that's what I hope for. That's what I hope for my little girl sitting behind me, is that she can live in a world where we're not so divided.
Amen to that.
Yeah. So this one's called Better Angels, and it's for all you folks out there. We love you. 1, 2, 3, 4. When the canyon moon is riding high and the wooded whispers begin, when the levees break along with the tide and the only path is sin, you can't fight the currents all alone, or just take a paddle for your canoe. This time it's not just sticks and stones, so I'm coming along with you. There's a higher road just up the hill, but none of us could hear the call. It's not a siren song or fire drill, it's a warning for us all, We're only strangers who've yet to be friends. We'll be in pain till we can make amends. These stubborn stains will come out in the end. Oh, better angels, unite us all again. She brought the kids to the riverbank, took shelter by a mighty oak. She dried their eyes as her heart sank, wished it all was but a joke. She said, son and daughter, listen well. Don't you take all words to heart. We've got to play the cards we're dealt. It's been that way from the start. Well, they listened as the waters told stories of when good prevailed, when the skies sent down streams of gold. She knew their ship had yet to sail. We're only strangers who've yet to be friends. We'll be in pain till we can make amends. These stubborn stains will come out in the end. Oh, better angels, unite us all again. Toss another chip into the flames. We can build back what we've destroyed and be a beacon in the game.
we can learn to see in each other's eyes and breathe without bated breath. Must we all choose our own disguise between Lincoln and Macbeth? We can feed the lion and the dove and be messengers from the mountaintop. But if it doesn't start with love, who knows when it'll stop? We're only strangers who've yet to be friends. We'll be in pain till we can make amends. These stubborn stains will come out in the end. Oh, better angels, unite us all again.
It's WNCW, Joe Greene live with Nefesh Mountain here in Studio B. Another tune from the bluegrass side of Beacon.
Yes, sir.
Better Angels. And I believe you said you sneaked that in before and I'm pretty sure we were playing it, like right away when it came out. So
that's awesome.
That's awesome.
yeah, I like to go when I play one of your songs. I like to go back and forth. I'll play a bluegrass one day, and another day I'll go to the Americana to give it all a good coverage.
That's awesome.
and the list of these awesome artists who played on a different set on the Americana side than on the bluegrass side. But I noticed this man, he played on both.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah. So, I mean, Thomas, that's just like, when you're good, right? I mean, you are.
When I find out.
Tell me a little of the history of how you all put Nefesh Mountain together, what your concept was, and is there a definition to the word nefesh that we should know?
Yeah. Well, I can start there. I mean, nefesh means soul in Hebrew, which is not a language that I happen to speak fluently. I wish I did. But I know certain words, and that being one. I know many, that being one of them. And the idea started, as Donnie said before, we fell in love and started this band just because we wanted to, let's do a band together, And I kind of brought this, my musicality and whatever, as the MD of the band and composer and songwriter, I brought this whole thing to the table. But she also brought this very undeniably real sense of humanity, of love, and it's that kind of yin and yang of us two forming the band is what's carried us through the last decade of being a band. And it started as an experiment, because we're Jewish, and while the two of us aren't particularly religious, we wanted to infuse our heritage and culture into this already beautifully diverse tapestry of Americana music.
Mm-hmm.
And, for me as a little Jewish kid in Brooklyn that loves all these great bluegrass gospel songs, I had this question, like, do I even belong in this world? Like, should I? And of course, like, I'm a, proud American guy, and I love the music of this country and so many things about it and so many states and people and everything. So this was our contribution to adding some of our heritage. And we've been figuring out, it's been a question really without an answer. And these albums have been the answer throughout the years. And now we find ourselves, Beacons is an album. There's no Hebrew on it. There's no songs that are overtly Jewish or anything. For us, it's an album about love and about a lot of the things that are like that Better Angels is about. And we wanted Beacons to be all of these 18 songs, a little candle, a little, burning light. Because, no matter what side of the aisle you sit or whatever you believe or whatever, your skin color is or what your religion you are, we all feel an anxiety. I mean, I wake up every day and we feel isolated right now, and it's just a tough time to be a person or something. So we wanted an album that would, break through whatever this kind of Jewish bluegrass thing that has been a little bit of a thorn in our side, because we're not just that, we're a lot of things. And we wanted to break through that with an album that was just about love.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, you all have taken your music around the world. Are you feeling a lot of support from particularly the Jewish community back to you, since you all have, you've been proud of this, bringing it into your music? Are they supporting you as well?
Yeah, no, we get a lot of love from the Jewish community, and we're really excited to be sharing this with everybody. And I think, we are feeling the love and feeling. We realized that there's such a need for love right now. I mean, we started this Love and Light tour after October 7th. We just felt destroyed and not knowing what to do and how to, and the whole world is just, fighting, and it's just a disaster and a tragic situation for everybody. And so we kind of decided, okay, we're going to get our baby, our band, our bus, and start playing shows. And we called this tour Love and Light, and we did as many shows as we possibly could. And we felt immediately that they need it. Like it was like a sponge, and we were and we just felt people were hugging us, and people were a mess. And so it made us feel like we have a purpose. And so we did the Love and Light tour, and then we did another one. And then after the Love and Light tour, Eric, we looked at each other and we were like, okay, now what do we do? We just did this huge tour, but what are we going to do now? And he looked at me and said, okay, we're going to do an album. And so like 3 months later, he came back with 18 songs. He was like on fire. He was, and we have 3 kids. We have 2 kids in college and 1 in diapers. And I looked at him, I'm like, honey, I'm sorry, I don't know how much I can help you here with this album. So he wrote the album, I would say like 90% of it. So I'm proud of him for that. And that's what happened. But yeah, lots of love.
So you're out there, you're a band, you're counselors. I mean, you're doing.
Sometimes it feels like that. We like it.
We're many things.
We hug. We're huggers. We're huggers.
Don't sleep. No
sleep.
No. Well, speaking of live shows, you are at the Gray Eagle tonight.
Yes.
Which is, have you been there before? Have you
No.
played there? It's an awesome venue.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I'm excited. Yeah, so whenever we've come through, we played ISIS, which I know is no longer, and we love everyone there. But we're so excited to be at the Gray Eagle.
Yeah. And we
it's
have
gonna be great.
our full 7-piece band coming tonight to the gig.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
You're all invited.
And Thomas, right? Thomas
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
We're not letting him go.
No, Thomas is the man.
You don't let a man go like that, do you?
No way.
I noticed some of your other dates too, and I thought I would mention after tonight, tomorrow night, you travel up to Charlottesville, right, to the Southern Cafe Music Hall.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then in Greensboro on Friday night at the Flatiron.
Indeed.
Yep.
Yeah, can't wait for that show. Oh, this whole run is going to be, we haven't played down south in a while, and we're ending with 2 shows in Georgia.
You all live in New York, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't say it too loud down here. Yeah, we're from New York.
Listen, folks around here, if you're above, I don't know, Spartanburg, you're a Yankee.
Yeah.
I grew up in Virginia, in the capital of the Confederacy, and I moved down here, and they called me a Yankee.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, his family's lives in Georgia, so we have a little
My
bit of
dad's
it.
side.
His
My
dad's
dad's
side.
side, yeah.
You're redeemed.
Yeah.
then.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Good. I feel better.
All right. Well, Beacons is the name of the album, in case y'all missed it earlier. 2 CDs. And, our audience, they love variety and they love the creativity. So having an Americana CD and a more bluegrassy CD, I fail to see that appealing to everybody. I mean, it's got to. So.
Oh, thank you, man.
Thank you.